Hey guys, I saw this from the Stock Dork. It's a really funny article with the headline English language touted as white supremacy. So basically, there's like this professor who, well, let's just read. You got to see this. Um, it was meant to be an institution for higher learning, a beacon of progress and understanding, but Pennsylvania State University took an unexpected turn when they allegedly started training their professors that English language itself is an embodiment of white supremacy. One of these professors, Zach de Perot, was personally subjected to such teachings and now accuses the university of race discrimination. So they pushed this white supremacy line, and now they're getting sued for race discrimination. Interesting. Uh, the man behind the allegations, Dr. Perot, who is an English professor at Penn State Abington, has raised his voice against the alleged racist practices in the institution. He is backed by the Foundation Against Intolerance and Racism, FAIR, who filed the lawsuit on his behalf. The plot thickens when we uncover the harrowing experience that de Perot underwent, where he claims he was singled out and humiliated because of his skin color. A disturbing curriculum, as part of his professional development training. I keep wanting to say Doctor De Perot was allegedly subjected to presentations with unsettling captions like "White teachers are a problem." Bro, it gets worse. Look at this. These sessions attributed white supremacy with all evils of the world. Yes, because only white people have ever done anything evil. Like, what? This is crazy though. Like a university is teaching stuff like this, man, and making professors teach stuff like this. Like, what the heck? They're just trying to cause problems and divide people further, dude. These institutions are so corrupt and crazy. Continuing. The torturous workshops he describes were almost like a psychological warfare meant to break individuals down. A shocking response to protest. When De Perot protested against the alleged continuous racial insults against white faculty, he was met with even more controversial comments. The director of the Affirmative Action Office at Penn State reportedly told him that there is a problem with the white race, suggested he might have mental health issues, and recommended that he attend anti-racist workshops until he gets it. Oh my gosh, bro. These people are so crazy. It gets even crazier, though. The doctrine and its supporters. It was not just the Affirmative Action Office that was allegedly pushing this doctrine. His direct report in the English department, Liliana Naden, reportedly legitimized racism against white faculty and students. Even an equity administrator, Elena Wong, allegedly conducted exercises where white staff were made to hold their breath longer than people of color. What the heck is wrong with these people? They're seriously so weird. Who does that? What the heck, man? Oh gosh. It's so pompous and weird. This scourge of white English. One of the most startling revelations of the lawsuit is the alleged teaching that white English kills people of color. What? Nadan reportedly instructed faculty to teach English language itself is racist. The suit alleges that Nadan also promoted the view that racism against white people is not racism. Impact and aftermath. De Perot describes the emotional toll this alleged racially hostile work environment had on him. He expresses gratitude for the support from family and friends, expressing concern for those who might lack such a support system. In a heartfelt moment, he expresses that he doesn't want his daughter to ever experience what he had to. Facing the consequences, when De Perot dared to raise concerns, he was met with retaliation in the form of complaints and a negative performance review. He was even officially warned that dissenting from Penn State's race-based doctrine would result in disciplinary action. Sounds pretty fascistic. Eventually, he was left with no choice but to leave the institution. Penn State University has not yet commented on this ongoing litigation. This case underscores the critical need for dialogue about how universities across the country are handling their professional development programs and whether they are indeed fostering a culture of tolerance and inclusivity. Does this make you question the current state of higher education? Let's hear what you have to say about it. Share your thoughts and opinions below, they say. Bro, those adults are unhinged as heck. I love this comment. Dude's just like, I don't even know where to begin. What's the response? You would be censored regardless. Oh, man. People are getting sick and tired of this racist trash. Sure seems like psychological warfare to me. We have to deal with this from the media every day. The Telegraph also wrote about this, and they actually talk about some different things that occurred. Like, I'm pretty sure we didn't read about this, right? Like, check it out. A former Pennsylvania State University English professor has claimed that he was told to inflate the grades of certain minorities. Zach De Perot, so same dude, just like more info, I guess, 40, who worked as an assistant teaching professor at Penn State Abington from 2018 to 2022, has alleged he was forced to grade Hispanic and black students differently and was told how a staff member grades its students determines... No. No way. Oh my gosh, man. Was told how a staff member grades its students determines whether they are racist? Oh, these people are all nuts. These people are crazy. Mr. De Perot suing the university, several faculty members, and the 30 members of the board of trustees over claims he and other white staff were racially discriminated against. The rest of this might be stuff we already know, but might as well finish it up. There's just like 3 paragraphs. Oh, wait, no, there's continue reading, excuse me. Let's skim through it real quick, see if there's anything else new. The lawsuit filed on June 14th with the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania alleges that Penn State pressured De Perot to ensure consistent grades for students across color lines. Otherwise, his actions would demonstrate racism and he would be condemned as a racist. Oh man, this will be an interesting lawsuit to follow. It said the university's bigotry manifests itself in low expectations, adding they do not expect black and Hispanic students to achieve the same mastery of academic subjects. What the frick? As other students? Wait, it sounds like they're racist. I mean, we already kind of knew that. Like we already definitely knew that. But holy smokes, that's like crazy racist. They're insulting students of color and stuff, dude. Like what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Can they be sued just for saying this part alone? Like, seems like they might need a couple lawsuits fired against this university. Oh my gosh, man. The lawsuit alleges he was also told to penalize students. Whoa. Sorry, I keep pausing, but like, I literally, as I read this, I'm like speechless about how much worse this keeps getting. Like, it keeps getting worse somehow. The lawsuit alleges he was also told to penalize students from East Asia or the Indian subcontinent in order to equalize outcomes on the basis of race. Oh man, this is nuts. Racially hostile environment. Mr. De Perot, who currently works as assistant professor for English, Northampton Community College in Lehigh Valley, also claimed anti-racism training created a racially hostile environment. He was forced to conform to the political viewpoints of his colleagues and was forced to teach that the English language is racist and embodies white supremacy. It's kind of more similar to the first article we read. It has been claimed. When he criticized the continuous stream of racial insult directed at white faculty, he alleges he was targeted by a bullying and harassment complaint and lower performance reviews. An investigation by Penn State's Affirmative Action Office found Mr. De Perot was not discriminated against by their own Affirmative Action Office, right? That's definitely a great investigation right there. Very not biased at all, right? They found that he was not discriminated against and that he had bullied his colleagues. He was reportedly told by the director of the Affirmative Action Office that there is a problem with our white race. The filing claims he was told to attend anti-racist workshops and it was suggested he might have mental health issues. We already knew that part. Like, some of it's repetitive, but there's clearly like some new info here, so I'm just reading it all. We're almost done. Lisa Powers, Assistant Vice President of Strategic Communications at the university, said Penn State does not generally comment on pending litigation. Check out some of the comments on this one. I hope he wins a lot of money, says Stan Smith. Andy saying, so in order to equalize outcomes on the basis of race, you do the exact opposite? Coming to us soon if it isn't already here. Virtual Knight saying, Mr. De Perot has my respect for speaking up about this matter. Many other teachers have been forced to do the same thing. More of them should speak up. Apollo saying, more positive discrimination at the expense of merit alongside the other examples of diversity trumping talent, encouraging and valuing and promoting excellence serves us all. Anything else is to encourage the lowering of standards, which in turn lowers the quality of life for everyone and acts as a headwind to man's eternal cause of genuine advancement in all areas and fields and spheres of human endeavor. Well, that was all kinds of crazy and fun. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like crazy, but I can at least get amusement out of it. I mean, like, holy smokes, what the heck? But yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about that one in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you there as well as in the next segment.